Hello and welcome back to True's Game of 2015 series. Continuing on that list is number 6, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. We'll see how weird this plays because I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 3. Wow, this game is slow. Oh man. So I'm not sure how... Whoa. Getting some getting some game flicker there. So this is Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I know that this is my first, I wouldn't say remaster, but my first, like, not brand new. Oh my god, this game is slow. Am I even dual wielding? Wow, this game is slow. It's been a long time since I play mostly Dark Souls 3 nowadays. In fact, I even have a video of that on my channel. I have a series going on of Dark Souls 3, so if you're interested, you should check it out. Now, I'm not sure how far I'll get in this. The last time I played Dark Souls 2, I was trying to do this dual swordsman build. It wasn't quite working out the way I wanted it to. Mostly because... No, this game was a lot slower than Dark Souls 1. I have my issues with this game. I'm not gonna lie about that. But, in the end, it is a Dark Souls game. I thoroughly enjoyed it in the year 2015. Why is that on? Okay. So, this is probably the most divisive of the Dark Souls games. People either really like this one, or people really don't like this one. And I'm kind of... I'm kind of in the middle on this one. I know it's really high on my list, and that's because the Dark Souls series is pretty good on its combat and stuff. But this one just kind of didn't hit all the marks. It might have made number 1 if it did if it felt more like one. It would have been number 1 on my list. Regardless of all the issues I had, I played through this game many times. I put a lot of hours into this one. Not quite as much as I have 2. But it's whatever. This was made by the not Miyazaki team. I think at the time Miyazaki was starting work on Bloodborne and doing some work on Dark Souls 3. So this entry was kind of I mean, it was the not main crew. You can kind of tell. It looks like a lot of the assets and stuff were borrowed from one. Maybe just up-resed a bit. A lot of the weapons are shared. Some of the locations are similar. Whatever. But this game introduced a lot of interesting things. They changed the way equip load worked, or at least changed the values of it. It made the game a lot more fun to do at medium armor builds. In the first game, I have like an almost no armor character, or I spent a ton of stats on armor and just dealt with it with low health. In this one, they had done that. And they also added dual sword or dual wielding styles, which looks really cool. But not playing with a shield will get you in some trouble. Actually, just for this video, I might switch to the shield after I'm done talking for a bit and actually want to play. Just so you guys can see a boss battle. I don't remember if I fought that. Okay, I fought that boss. What am I doing? Wait, did I fight that boss? Oh my god! Alright. I guess this is my Dark Souls 2 rant video. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed this game. There's just a lot of issues with it that I had that prevented it from being my top game. Not saying it's a bad game, I'm saying it's a very good game that should have been better. Dark Souls 2 tried to lean really hard into that, oh, people like hard games, let's make this game hard, and done a lot of things to enforce that. Most of the time you're fighting way more enemies than will be comfortable to fight, so you're kiting a lot, which is forcing enemies to follow you so that you can attack the lead one without worrying about the other ones, or this like I'll show you in a bit, where you're just kind of nudging forward, trying to get one enemy to come out instead of having the whole group come out. And slowed down the game. A lot of these, I guess, in the name of making it harder. And, well, I'll be honest, it's kind of hard. The game was really hard. And the reason why I picked Scholar of the Sin, the reason why Scholar of the First Sin is on my list, because Dark Souls 2 was released, is that I did pick up Dark Souls 2 at launch. And I bought it for PC at launch. And I didn't finish it on the PC. And then Scholar of the First Sin came out. I think I got busy with other games. I just never quite finished it on the PC. I think I actually just went back and played Dark Souls 1. But the Scholar of the First Sin edition had fixed a lot of the early game stuff. It made it simpler. Well, not simpler, but just like make more sense. They had done some really cool things with character placements that thematically make more sense. And made it a better overall experience. It made me want to finish the game, and I did finish it. Also added in the DLCs that got released that I didn't pick up at the time. And those are fantastic. Those DLCs were definitely the best part of this game. Oh wow, that hit me? Whatever. Alright, so I mentioned trying to drag out enemies earlier, so let's step up and show you what I mean. So like you'd walk into this room, you don't want to get all three to attack you, so you kind of just walk in a little bit. I actually think I can fight them in here. Let me see if I can fight this guy in here. But then these two should aggro on me. Yep. So, and this is the most annoying part of this section, is that you kind of have to run all the way back. Oh man, the jumping felt weird. Okay, it is normal though. So we're gonna walk all the way back here so that I can get one of them to go back and I can fight the other one without worrying about the second one. And this kind of gameplay, I mean, it's not interesting. It's strategic, and there are opportunities in the game for you to just kind of run by everything, which, I mean, they've definitely made it harder to do that in this game than the other ones. Okay, so they're walking back. So now I might be able to get one of them to chase me if I walk up slowly. I might have to hit this one. Oh my god, why is he attack so slow? I don't know, it's hard for me to talk good about this game when I'm just playing Dark Souls 3 like, not even a few days ago. Which, Dark Souls 3 really took this to another level. Okay. So we make it past, well, I think we will probably make it past this guy. I think, yeah, the fog gate's still there. Oh, don't worry, I should have mentioned this earlier, this is pretty early game stuff, so you're not missing out on too much from seeing me play this. This is maybe the second area. Alright, left-handed weapon. Oh my god, I don't have any shields. Let's see what happens. I gotta kill that dragon. Dragon should die as soon as I attack it. I mean, not. It should die the first time I kill it. I don't have to worry about it again. The hard part is getting to the dragon. See if I can even make it. Why aren't you running? Oh my god. No, that's Dark Souls 2 for you. I actually don't really care about this save. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run past all the enemies, go to the Dragon Slayer boss, kill the Dragon Slayer, and then call it a day. If I were to go back and play this, I would play it on the PC. And that's mostly so I have options to mods and stuff. And why is this not reacting the way I want it to? I believe all... Okay. So as you're running around this area, there's a bunch of switches that you hit. And as you hit those switches, they make the battle arena bigger so you can fight in it. I got a chest down there, so I don't have to worry about that. Hopefully I can just get this guy to hit me once and then walk through the fog gate. Oh wait, oh crap, I don't think that actually works on this one. Alright, we're good to go. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Alright, Dark Souls 2. That's the way you're gonna treat me? I don't appreciate this at all. Let's run past everything again. Old Dark Souls boss rushes. When you're just running past everything to get to a boss. I mean, it makes it exciting instead of just like walking into the boss room. You have this chance you might die. It's exhilarating, especially when you're running through an area for the first time. If you've listened to my Dark Souls 3 videos, you know that I am a huge Dark Souls fan. So any Dark Souls game in the series will elate me. Hopefully one day I can play Bloodborne and Demon Souls. I don't have a PS3 right now. I guess I would need a PS4 for Bloodborne anyways. Why isn't he audio? Is he not getting any audio for the attacks? Dang, why do you drink so slowly? Oh my god. God, I might actually die. I'll die to the easiest boss in the game. What was that? You're like, oh my god. Alright, whatever. Alright, well, that was Dark Souls 3. Or Dark Souls 2. I'm not gonna fight that boss. This game was a game of 2015, as you can tell. Prickly, frustrated with it. It's a playstyle I'm doing. Usually when I play Dark Souls games, I do Sword and Shield. And at the time, I felt good enough about this game that I was gonna do Dual Swordsman. And then I ran into issues fighting the dragon, and I stopped playing. I went to Dark Souls 1 and blah blah blah. Now I'm playing Dark Souls 3 and I'm doing my whatever video. But Dark Souls 2, if you played the other ones and you're looking for a new Dark Souls game to play, I would recommend you play this one. Like I said, it was made by the B team, like people like to say, but I think it was still a fun experience, and it's definitely worth it, at least for the DLCs, which were fantastic. Check out my Dark Souls 3 video if you want to watch me play Dark Souls 3. I have a little bit more fun with that one because it feels like when I press the button, things happen the way they should. Like this video if you're liking my Game of the Year series so far. Leave me comments and feedback. If you want to send me feedback or have any questions, you can send that to true@madmegagaming.com. That'll be in the description below. And yeah. Follow me on Twitter. I stream on Twitch occasionally. Daily uploads on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe. But that's all for this episode of Game of the Year 2015. My name's True, and we'll chat later.